Hi guys, welcome to this episode of Dinaz Moment. So in today's video, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think about our videos, the kind of videos you want us to do for you. Okay, and don't forget to turn on your notification buttons, guys. Turn on, there is a bell right there by the top right corner. Yeah, turn it on, click on it, yes, so as to be notified every time we upload a video. So guys, in today's episode of Dinaz Moment, we are going to be discussing or talking about a topic, something we call emotional expenses. Hey guys, emotional expenses. So I told you guys earlier on the video, one of the videos you dropped earlier, that on a few months ago, 3 months ago, around August, I had a major challenge on my business and I had to replace a client's hair. Yeah, I had to replace a client's hair. This is my 2 years in this business, and during the 2 years, like all up to leading up to that August, which was a few months ago, I had not had any issue with a client ever, until we made a mistake with a client's hair. We mistakenly cut it and I had to replace the hair. You guys, when I wanted to replace that hair, I was like, at that moment, at that point in time, I had restocked my goods. I had restocked my goods in the studio. I had bought new hairs, and I didn't have like savings. I didn't have any savings anywhere, home, abroad, like all this colo, you know, colo now, that small box where you go and put your 1,000, 500 to 200 there, all those kind of things, savings. I don't have it. I didn't have it then. So guys, it was like a wake-up call for me. I had to borrow money from my sister and I replaced that hair, because as of then I had not sold any of the new goods that I had replaced, so I didn't have cash on me to replace the hair that I had damaged, you know. So during the course of my research, guys, I realized two things. The first is what we call emotional expenses. You guys, there is this thing that we call emotional expenses. You know those times that you'll be like, I beg, I'm not happy. This thing that this person did, I'm going to pepper them. I'm going to tell her, is it because of that small handbag that she bought? I'm going to go and buy my Chanel bag. I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to go and do that. And maybe you're earning, let's say you're earning 50,000 naira in a month, or say 20,000 naira in a month, and then maybe somebody will annoy you, or your boyfriend will just provoke you, and then you'll not be like, I beg, while I know they finish, I beg, make I go buy shawarma. I have deserved it. I've worked for it. You be like, let me go and take coastal. You call your baby girl, you call your friend. Babe, what's up? Are you around? Let's go and take coastal now. And you know, on a normal, as a big girl, where you invite your friend, so you can have fun and buy coastal and pizza. You cannot buy your own and not buy for her. Okay, let's assume you just bought for yourself. And then imagine when you're buying this kind of things. Anytime you're angry, you're emotionally down, you look for something to buy for yourself, to tell yourself that you have deserved this, to make yourself feel better. All of those expenses you're making, all of those things you're buying, that is when your money starts to go down. That is when your 5,000 naira turns into 2,000 naira. And that is when your 50,000 naira comes down to 30,000 naira, you know. So, the first thing I realized is emotional expenses. It is bad, like a big bad. It is bad. It is not advisable for any woman, for any woman out there, for any lady out there that is working towards financial stability, financial independence. It is a wrong move to make. Shall you see emotional expenses? You cannot do it on your own. No. Me, when I realized it about myself, I had to pray. I prayed to God. I said, Holy Spirit, please fill my heart with joy, so I don't have to go and buy shawarma and tell myself I have deserved it, and then I'll start deducting 2,500 2,500 from my account. 2,500. Imagine when you buy it 2 times in a week or in a month. Just check it, you know. So that is how our money begins to go down. And then the second thing I realized about money, you guys wait for it. So I had to borrow money from my sister, and then I paid that bill. And then after I paid that bill, guys, it was like a wake-up call for me. I had to start thinking, how can I not have money for a rainy day, saved up for a rainy day, you know? So I started browsing. I started taking tutorials. Like I started, I prayed about it as well. So during my course of research on reasons why we are not able to save, or reasons why women are not able to save, guys, and then the second thing I realized about money is a number. You guys, money is a number. Money is a number. When you hear 50,000 naira or 10,000 naira or 15,000 naira, don't go and think like, with this 15,000 naira you're going to, like, your week is okay, you're made for the week, this is going to serve you through the week. Make sure that any money that comes into your account is divided. Any money that comes to you is divided into 3 or 4 sections. You know how you want to do it. As for me, I divided my own into 4 sections. One is a savings I don't touch. I have decided not to touch it until after 6 months, and I'm going to break that color, my color, on December. You guys, I'm going to break it with you guys. Yeah. So that money is the money you don't ever touch. You don't ever touch it. Don't you ever touch that first one. It is like, that is the money that when somebody looks for your trouble in the house outside, you'll be like, Sha, I'm a big girl. I have, like, there is this feeling that you have when you have money stacked away that you're not touching. Like, it gives you this boss vibes, like when somebody is talking to you anyhow, like when you're shouting, or when you're yelling at someone, or you're scolding someone, like when you're telling someone I don't tolerate shit. Like, you remember that your cash somewhere that what's come to worst, can use this cash and do 1 or 2. The person believe say, now you're a big girl, that kind of thing. So you see that money, it is not to be touched. That one, number 1. The second one is for emergency. Now, that second account, that second savings that I make, I just, any money that comes into my hands, I divide it into 4. One goes, like, if it's a hair that I sold, the cost of the hair is, that one is apart. I know they even talk about that one. I use it to replace that hair. Then the gain on top of that hair, I divide it into 4. 1 is the money I don't ever touch. 2, this second one now, it is the money for emergency. Emergency based on if you have a vehicle, emergency, you need to repair your vehicle and something just broke down, you want to repair something, that's where you take money from. I need to fix my generator, that's where I take money from. Maybe one of my machines, the working tools I use in the studio for hairstyling broke down, or I need to buy another one, I need to replace something that emergency, like broke down, something you didn't plan, emergency, that is where I take money from. And then there is this one I keep for flexing. But because I don't flex anymore, I don't usually flex. I want to flex, I flex on hobbies accounts. So like that one is still there. So this third one, I don't always put money in it, because sometimes by the time I divide the whole money, I'll be like, Sha, if I add this flexing money now, it would mean that I would be forced to want to hang out, and sometimes maybe by the time you look at that account, the money on that third account, that you're flexing money, maybe too small, you'll be forced to enter into your emergency money. So like, I just did 3. So the first is my savings, the one I don't ever touch. The second one is for emergency. Then this third one is for upkeep. I need to make my hair. That is where I take money from. Upkeep. That is where I take money from. Like, I need to buy clothes. Like, I need to replace my handbag. That is where I take money from. I need to, what else do I usually need money for? Like upkeep. That is where I take my money from. Like these 3, I divide any money that comes into my account into 3 sections. One is for savings, one is for emergency in case I need to repair anything I need to fix for my on daily basis. My vehicle, my generator, I need to fix my generator, I need to fix my AC, I need to change my lights, my bulb in the studio, I need to change a light. Emergency, these are the things you don't plan for that just comes out, and you'll be like, you can't do without fixing this thing, and you'll be forced to put hand inside the money you have. So instead of doing these things, you divide your money into sections. The money that comes into your account, you divide it into sections. When you divide it, you will find out that sometimes when you want to make an expense, you ask yourself, is it worth it? Would you still use this thing in the next 6 months? Will this thing still be useful or of value to you in the next 6 months? If it is not going to be of value, then I see no reason why you should. I see no reason why you should make that expenses. So you guys, these are the things I discovered, and since August, I started this on August. You guys, I started doing this. I realized this on August when I had my challenges and I had to pay up a bill, and I didn't have any money saved up anywhere to pay up that bill. So I had to, I had to research why we are not able to make savings, and then that was when I bumped into these emotional expenses. But when you divide your money into sections, you are able to train your money to work for you. Every money that comes to you is supposed and it is meant to work for you. So as a business person or as a non-business, even if you're not making, if you don't have any business, like, you have more reason to save more than the people that are doing business. And if you're not doing any business, you just stay in the house and press phone, you have more reason to save. That is why everybody likes any lady out there that doesn't have anything doing. You just wake up and sit at home and press phone and do your and just do that thing, and then you do it for the whole day and gist with your friends, and then you sleep. Tomorrow morning you repeat it, and then probably you get a call from a guy, and then you just go out and come back. Like, Nigeria is bad. Nigeria is bad. Nigeria is okay. Nigeria is not nice. Nigeria is not nice for that kind of life, for that kind of living. Like, we need to step up our game, ladies. We need to step up our game. We need to step it up. We need to step it up. Do things. Write down your goals, the things you want to do, and start working towards it. Write it down. When, like 3 years ago, when I hear motivational speakers say, for you to achieve something, you have to write down your goals, I used to think that that's stupid. What do you mean? I would just come and be writing. And then I think when I hear that kind of things, I'll write, but I never actually go through with it. But earlier this year, when I started posting, and I started getting referrals, and I realized that I have a lot of things that I have to learn, to be where I want to be able to have this kind of, like, to be able to build a platform for myself, to be able to build some kind of, how would I say it, a trust with my clients. I need to learn how to do video editing, picture editing. I need to be constant. I need to be posting. I need to be on TikTok. I need to be on Instagram. I need to be on YouTube. I need to be here and there, and all of the social media apps that I can possibly harness. I started writing down goals of things I want to do after this app, this one, after this one. Like, I started building myself. I started building things, and I started writing it down. This book you see right here, this is just a book where I write my goals. You guys, I told you guys one of these days I'm going to read my journal. I'm going to read my journal to you people. I have a journal. You guys, at a point, it got to a point where when the money was coming in, like, people will call me from different parts of Anambra State. I still operate within Anambra State. So people will call me from different, I stay in Nnewi, so people will call me from Onisha, Mpo, Oba, like around, within. And they'll be like, so and so person gave me your number. When can I book an appointment with you? I want to come so and so time. All of those things. And the money was coming in. I had the money was coming in, bit by bit. And then I started having this feeling of, babe, one of your prayers this year, one of my prayers to God, my New Year resolution to God was that I don't want to ever go broke to the extent I don't find money to eat. Last year, Sometimes I'll be so broke, I will not see money to eat. I'll go to my mother's house and beg my mother money. I'll go to my mommy's shop. I'll be like, Mom, see, I beg, oh, your baby wants to eat. Give me something for lunch. You know, that kind of thing. But since this year, I've never gone to my mommy's store or my hobby's place of business to beg for money. If I want to beg that for money, I'll beg him in the house. I'll go to his wallet. So, you guys, it is very, 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 very necessary as a woman, as a lady, to have your own savings, to have your own money place. You have to have your own place, source of income, no matter how little. It doesn't matter what it is. You know, so long as you're not killing someone, you're not stealing from someone, you're making your money. If you feel you're good with dancing, go on TikTok, open your own account and start doing your TikTok thing. Build followers for yourself and become an influencer. If you feel you're good at talking, create your own YouTube channel and start doing what I am doing. You know, so long as you know you have something of value to put out there, don't just relax. As a graduate, even graduates that never find work. The ones that no graduates are working. Some are still not working, are still doing hookup. The ones that don't graduate but are still doing hookup. There's no work. What are you doing with your life? Start making money, start acquiring skills, and then stop making emotional expenses. You guys, emotional expenses is one of the reasons why we don't have any money. We don't have money to solve our problems when we actually have problems to solve. But when you don't have problems to solve, use the money and be flexing, buying clothes, buying handbags and shoes and all of those things, eating pizza, shawarma, cold stone, doing video, going to ShopRite, you know. But when you have like tangible thing that you need money for, you not see money. One of the reasons why you don't have money to solve your main problem, it is because of emotional expenses. Yes, so we need to tone down on emotional expenses, you guys. We need to make money plans. You need to start making money decisions that will help you save money. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. There is this freedom that comes with financial stability, financial freedom, financial independence. It comes with a lot of that. Like, that is when you actually begin to get your self-confidence. Like, it's not just to be saying it. Last week I had this money that came into my account. I divided it and then I went to those accounts and I checked the money I had in those different accounts. I was like, so this is, if I was able to save up this amount of money in 3 months, imagine if I started saving this money from beginning of the year. Guys, I'll be a millionaire by now. Since said the best place, I don't even start on time. So the earlier the better. Start now. So yeah, we are getting to the end of this video. Well, if you watch this video to the end, leave a green heart down there in the comment section. Yes, a green heart, guys. You know, yeah. Leave a green heart to let us know that you enjoyed our video. Let us know the kind of videos you want us to do for you. Let me know what you think about my video. If there is something else you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section. This baby girl right there, I am here for you. I am here to serve you. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.